YouTube world, welcome, thank you. This is my third video about my cargo trailer to camper conversion. The first one was all about the outdoor kitchen. The second one was about the outside of the trailer and why I chose the trailer that I did. And this time we're going inside the trailer. Ooh, the exciting part. So come with me and I'll show you what we've got. So this is the ramp door. This is where we pull the toys in and out. Hanging from right here is a canvas wall that I bought off Craigslist, and it fit perfectly. And so we can leave the door down and put the door up on jacks and have it as a little deck and put the tent wall down, or we can sleep with it down if we want. This is a cabinet that I built that houses the refrigerator. It's got bungees around it for when we travel. But if I take this out, you can see that in here, what I've got is I've got my battery banks, my 2 batteries, and that is a Dometic Ice Maker. I really like iced beverages, and so it's important to me to have an ice maker. And then this is the standard fridge 110 it operates on. It works good on our inverter. This door opens. This is a pantry. This is kind of the control system for our battery bank and our solar system. So it's got a master breaker on it. It's got, tells me how many volts I'm running. This is the remote switch for the inverter. Back up here I've got a 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter, if you can see that. And that runs pretty much everything in the trailer except the air conditioner. The air conditioner, we've either got a generator or we have to have shore power. This is a medicine cabinet. This is my fold down Murphy bed, which is a regular queen size Murphy bed that sits pretty high. We'll bring it down later and I'll show you. A lot of guys on YouTube, I'm so impressed with the cabinetry they make. They're true craftsmen and true woodworkers. I'm not. So I did make that cabinet and I'm pretty pleased with how it came out, but the rest I kind of did some creative Craigslisting. This is a Gladiator brand locker that I turned sideways and put that way, and this has tools and all kinds of things like that in it. And then if you move up here and look, these are Craftsman plastic floor cabinets which we hung on the wall. These were great because they're plastic and they're very light, and we can get a lot of stuff in them, a lot of toys and supplies and things for camping. Up above I made this little rail so that we stick sleeping bags and blankets and things up there. This locker has tools in it and flashlights and an axe and things like that. This TV comes down from the ceiling and flips so everybody can see it. We've got a DVD player mounted up there. One thing that we did was we originally painted the trailer, and then as we pulled ATVs and stuff in and out of it, we found that it scratched up the walls like crazy. So we actually skinned the bottom half of the trailer up here with plexiglass, which I'd never worked with plexiglass before, and it wasn't easy to do, but it does keep the paint job looking much nicer. These are hooks that we put helmets on and clothes and all kinds of things, and then we've got the baskets. This is the Rubbermaid track system. We've got baskets that the kids can hang that or keep their stuff in. So the way this kind of works when it's ready to, when we're going to load the toys in it, is I can get an ATV here, I can get an ATV here, and then right back here in the middle is where the razor goes. Now it is long enough to pull a razor straight in, and the nose goes right under the cabinet, and that's by design. And you get a razor here and then another razor there. So like I talked about in the other video, either two 50-inch, only 50-inch here, or 2 ATVs and a razor, what I can get in here. And this whole thing pretty much was designed around being able to haul those toys. We'll put the slide up right now of the objective of why we chose the trailer that we did. Ready, go. The other thing I did was on this side, found this on Craigslist. So during the day when the bed is up, to have a place to sit and to put, to get dressed and hang out. And we do have this jackknife sofa, which goes like that. and has cup holders and a little armrest, and it even says Outlaw. What's cooler than that? So that is there like during the day. We have a table stuck in there, and so if the weather was bad and we had to eat inside, we can put a table here and then chairs on each end, and 2 or 3 people can sit here. I do have the Dometic Air Conditioner, and it does have the optional heat coil, but I also have a little electric heater here. The thing about this electric heater is it's 750 to 1500 watts. So if I'm careful about how high I turn it on, I can actually run it off the battery in the solar system. So that is the kind of the outlay of the trailer. I'll show you how the bed works. It has straps that hold it in place while we travel, just tie downs, and then you just pull the tie downs off, and this just flips down like that, and then you just slide the mattress into place. And then over here in this area is where we keep pillows that go on top of the bed. And then I've got little power strips down the wall. So the kids are here on cots, and we can fit up to 3 cots here. 2 fits better. But they've got a place to plug in all their phones and all their stuff. And then back there, there's a place to plug in all those phones and that kind of stuff. And then that little basket right there is where I keep an alarm clock and things like that. So when I made this and we did it just like this, one thing I didn't realize is that you really can't have a bed without a headboard, because your pillows, at least my pillows, just fly off the end. And so I had to come up with a headboard system, and so we'll walk around and I'll show you what I did for a headboard. So the headboard just slides in right here. I gotta undo the... So this is the headboard, and what I'll do is I'll just take it and slide it up on the bed, and then I keep these two poles right here, and these poles just sleeve up into these poles, and then down here in the floor I've got cups that these poles go into, and so I just put it in the floor. And then I've got a headboard that actually is pretty dang strong, and so our pillows don't fly off the back. And then the other thing is, back here has become kind of a nice little area for my wife to have to change and have a little bit of privacy if she needs it. On this over here, we've got more of the track systems where she'll hang a shelf and put her things, kind of like her nightstand, on it. So I put a clock straight up above the bed, so that in the middle of the night, if I need to know what time it is, it's above my head, but I also keep an alarm clock there. And then you'll notice these lights all over the ceiling. So I've got these lights that are hooked into the trailer power, but then those are just AA operated, and I've got them all throughout the trailer so that they can be zoned, or just another source, so that if for some reason we didn't have these working, we would have those working. And it, you know, if a system failed for some reason, we'd have lights. And then right above your head, Joey, is the soundbar. I forgot to point that out. That's the soundbar. That is Bluetooth audio, so we can play music from our phones. Also works off the battery solar system, and it also plays the sound from the TV and the DVD. So that is my conversion of my cargo trailer to an enclosed trailer. I hope you like it. We had a lot of fun doing it. It's still changing, and all the time we like this or don't like that and change it and do things different, but it has been great for us. It's been a good project. Like it if you like it. If you don't. And please subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.